Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Well, don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
One step ahead there. And a drop kick.
Picture perfect. He wants this fight on the outside.
Oh, the elbow connects. Ooh, one step ahead there.
Boom.
And Punk gets countered.
Say goodnight. Sleeper hold locked in.
You can tell that's locked in deep.
Every second for him.
Looking to get out, and yes, what a counter to break the hold and escape serious injury.
Oh, man.
Cactus Jack can really brawl with the best of them, especially the more physical the match gets. In fact, that increased physicality only seems to fuel him even more in a fight.
Yeah, that's the sadistic nature of Cactus Jack in full effect. Cactus knows how to tap.
He goes for the cover. Punk powers out, still going strong.
He's still fighting to keep in this thing.
As these two extreme legends brawl, I just have to sit here and appreciate the atmosphere that we are seeing Falls Count Anywhere in one of the most famous arenas in wrestling history.
Indeed, the ECW arena has been where many extreme icons have been created. And in these hallowed halls, two legends are currently doing battle.
Let me correct you there, Michael Cole. I would definitely classify CM Punk as an extreme legend and an icon. But in this arena, Cactus Jack is something more than those things. He's damn near a deity in this building.
And a drop kick.
Picture perfect.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Even though Cactus Jack and CM Punk have never faced off in the ring, Punk has had confrontations with Mick Foley in the past. In 2012, Punk brutally attacked Mick backstage.
And that attack almost led to a Survivor Series match where Punk and Foley would have served as team captains. But as they say so often, cards subject to change.
Well, I, for one, am glad. That match would have been a battle by proxy. This one is a hardcore war happening right in front of our eyes. Up and
Connecting with the Falcon Arrow.
Look what he's got here.
Pile driver.
Spiked him.
A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score said pinfall or submission. We both know Punk and Jack are certainly able to get extreme.
Both men have strong ties to the birthplace of Extreme, ECW. CM Punk began his career in WWE as part of the ECW brand, with multiple ECW title reigns to his name. Cactus Jack put the company on the map during its infancy and became a multi-time tag team champion during ECW's heyday.
It's once again an ECW original versus some new blood. Let's see which side prevails this time.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way. And I believe I'm starting to see some pain registering on the face of Cactus Jack.
All those blows with that object had to leave some scars.
Fans have long awaited this showdown, as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed.
Indeed, Corey. Around the time Cactus Jack was winding down his full-time career, CM Punk's career was just beginning. While Cactus did have a brief in-ring return as Mick Foley in 2006, it ended a few months before CM Punk's debut.
And in both of those cases, Father Time had a hand in determining who would be the better competitor. Tonight, we're getting both men in their prime, and I cannot wait to see the destruction that ensues. Shoulder into the midsection and a pin. Oh, flipping the leverage.
He knows the goal is to win the match, right?
Yeah, what's he doing? And CM Punk is in control.
Oh, yeah, Punk's not backing down to Cactus here. Far from it.
Knee right to the side of the face.
Oh, man.
Float over snap suplex.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now,
he lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Impressive awareness from him.
And things backstage are getting quickly out of hand.
Oh, they're done playing nice. They've got some serious aggression that needs to be worked out, and this just might be the best way to do it. Connecting with a sharp elbow. A bone-rattling knee.
Slips out of the way. Oh, kick directly to the breadbasket. Hoisted up, powerbomb, desperate situation.
Fighting out, hammered away with punches to the face.
Wrenches the arm. Ooh, nasty kick.
Everything he can do to create space here. And an elbow.
I would start protecting my midsection a bit better if I were in their shoes. Powered up, but dropping behind, cranking the neck, reversed into an inverted DDT.
Caught with the elbow. Got him where he wants him.
Up and delivering a Falcon Arrow.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. Bang!
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into...
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Jack telling his opponent to bring it.
What's Punk got forthcoming?
Down on the skull.
Hope he has a plan climbing that ladder.
He's reached the peak of his climb. No idea what he's planning now.
Cactus Jack has nothing but mayhem in mind for his opponent.
He's up.
Double leg takedown. He's going to stack them up here. Look at counters. Cover. Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that. Set him up. Russian leg sweep. We knew this was going to be explosive, but this is really starting to get dangerous now.
Yeah, one misstep from up there could mean your career, or worse. Now he's climbing the ladder, rung by rung. He finally reaches the top. I hope his fear of heights doesn't kick in now. All right, back down the ladder he goes.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
Looks like his courage might have disappeared once he reached the top.
He's retreating down the ladder to more stable ground.
Ties their opponent up with a hammerlock.
Into a straight clothesline.
Opponent lifted.
Uh-oh. Turns it around.
Punk dodges out in time.
Clothesline.
Sadistic glee taking over Cactus Jack right about now. Punk doesn't seem to know what's coming. And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back. Go to sleep.
Oh, man, this might be it.
2. No, my, that was close.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the...
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
What's it going to take to end?
Uh-oh.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Bang! Crucial counter that... Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Down with a GTS.
Is it enough? Is this the end? There's 2. Good Lord. CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena. The best in the world, CM Punk.
Ready to try his hand at clobbering a rattlesnake.
CM Punk has been in many epic battles, fought some of the all-time greats, but he's never faced a challenge like the Texas Rattlesnake.
But that's exactly what Punk came here for. He's not looking for a night off. Punk wants to test himself against a man who he thinks is one of the best to ever put on a pair of boots. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, but we'll see how Punk feels when those boots are stomping a mud hole in his chest.
CM Punk looks ready for this. I might even go so far as to say excited.
Well, it's not every day you get to tangle with a legend. Punk's dream.
This is it. No holds barred between CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Talk about hard-headed competitors who insist on playing by their own rules. Austin and Punk would be a tag team made in heaven if either of them could stand working with somebody else.
But sometimes it's similarities like that which breed the most contempt. At last, these two Hellraisers get a chance to see who the biggest rebel in all of WWE is.
And a small package here.
Easily kicks out of that one. Way too early.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than during Punk's heyday. Now, I take some umbrage to that since I was in the water during that era, but I get where Punk is coming from. Punk is a man who rises to the level of the competition. He's risen to it when facing the likes of John Cena and The Rock, and he can do so when facing another Mount Rushmore talent like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Taking him to the corner now. An opponent like a sack of cement dropped with a clothesline.
And Punk seems to want to move things ringside now.
Grabbing the table here, and I'm sure it's not long for the world in this match.
And now it's back to the ring for Punk.
Sharp chop. When chatting with CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin said there's no quote-unquote time shift that Punk can take to put himself back in the Attitude Era. But right now, he's facing perhaps the best. of that era, and Austin is in the best shape of his life for this battle.
I question Stone Cold's usage of the time travel terminology, but there's no denying that he knows how to brawl, how to fight with attitude. If Punk can overcome Austin in a no-holds-barred scenario, there will be no doubt that Punk can rule over any era in WWE.
What's something Punk has to really take into consideration facing off against old Stone Cold?
Punk has to realize that he can't count as much on his toughness here tonight as usual. Punk's a resilient guy, but Austin's offense can stop anyone dead in their tracks and have them begging for mercy. Punk might want to stay elusive and give Stone Cold the runaround.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Hammerlock position, clobbered with a clothesline.
Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbook CM Punk.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. What a punch.
CM Punk wanted to fight, and Austin's starting to bring him one.
Oh, here comes a brutal bit of back and forth.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Barely anything left, but still slugging away. Boom! Connecting fully with that one.
Differing in-ring.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Here we go, Slugger. Bat in his hand. You better believe he will be coming out swinging.
Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
CM Punk somehow managing to exceed Stone Cold's intensity.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Brutal but effective use of a foreign object. You love to see it.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this. There's press and a look cover late in the match.
That's gotta be it.
Shoulder up even before a 1 count.
He was prepared. Austin going big.
Stunner from Stone Cold.
That could be Punk's demise.
Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at 1.
We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
Austin has put away so many opponents like this before, but tonight is going to be a tougher battle for the Rattlesnake. When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the Rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best, and CM Punk will certainly need to compete at his highest level to date in order to secure a win.
Stone Cold has taken command.
Austin is just stomping Punk down without any hesitation.
Kick gets caught.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
CM Punk looking to end things here.
Boom! GTS.
Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
2. Amazing!
Austin somehow got the shoulder up. Intestinal fortitude on display from Stone Cold.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need 1 or 2 moves to beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to include me in the latter group, but all that aside, the rattlesnake is veering into...
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep! Come on, that has to be enough.
There's 2.
It's all over. CM Punk has beaten Steve Austin.
CM Punk, the best in the world, has stopped the Texas Rattlesnake.
But Austin did not go quietly. This was a no-holds-barred battle to remember. An iconic throwdown between 2 unruly troublemakers.
And we loved every second of it. Congratulations to CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the Second City Saint.
CM Punk just soaking it in, feeding off his hometown crowd.
This is what Eddie knew he was walking into tonight. The loudest, most passionate ovation you may hear all year.
Yeah, Cole, but Eddie also knows you don't wrestle a crowd. Punk may be feeling invincible right now, but once that bell rings, it's just him and Eddie.
And when you face Eddie Guerrero, things get very real very fast.
This is the... Latino Heat!
Just look at that smirk on Eddie's face. He's eating this up, not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time, when they met in the ring before WWE, and made Punk once again feel like a rookie.
You have to think that Eddie would love nothing more than to take the win from Punk here in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, Cole, but whenever CM Punk is in Chicago, he fights like a man absolutely possessed.
Two of the biggest personalities in WWE.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights, but now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rulebook. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will fight with honor tonight.
This Chicago crowd getting even more excited. CM Punk is showing what he's capable of against Eddie.
And the momentum is shifting away from Eddie.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off. Maybe looking for a power bomb here. But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that.
CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut. Shoulders down, pinning predicament.
Bit cheeky going for that pin. He's got out of there fairly easily.
Boom, what impact! Making way toward the top rope.
And now he's taking a breather on the outside. Clearly, he's feeling...
From the top. Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
Uh-oh. Fights back and drops him with a bulldog.
Up high.
Wow, cross body. This is a man possessed. Going again. Here we go.
Cross body.
Taking a chance one more time and land. With incredible impact. CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring.
Kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle, perfectly applied.
Immediately powers out.
He's still very much in this match, if the quickness of that kick out is any indication. And that failed to hit the mark.
Sent into the corner.
Quick exchange, reversing the reversal.
Boom, what a right. Indy counters.
Ah, that'll scratch you up. Kick to the body.
Punk dodges out in time.
Hammerlock applied. Right into a lariat.
Oh, walloped by a huge club.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Boom, what impact.
No.
Oh, on the apron.
Latino Heat bringing a bit of a simmer to CM Punk as he starts to register some attacks.
And able to invade the offense.
And a brainbuster.
Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the Chicago flag after that one.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. And guys, Eddie's going to need to dig deep into his playbook if he wants to come back against Punk now.
Perched up top, all the way to the outside. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
He gets into the ring.
Going big here.
All the way down to the floor.
This is why we call it high risk. A mistake will cost you big time. Oh! Boot to the knee, just felling their opponent, and now, oh, a pin attempt out of nowhere!
Shoulder up before the count.
How on earth did that happen?
And a drop kick.
Picture perfect. Watch out.
Crashing to the floor.
The risk clearly was not worth the reward as they just came up empty-handed there. Oof. Punk sidesteps out of that. Grabs a quick hammerlock and... oh, nice lariat.
Bringing this back into the ring.
We've got the arm trapped. Looking for La Maestro Cradle.
He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
And a drop kick.
Picture perfect.
High risk.
A slingshot cross body.
Turning themselves into a missile.
And hitting the drop zone. Dead center. Looks like he's coming back in.
Throwing caution to the
crash
ring.
and burn.
Looked to become a highlight reel. Instead, just became a cautionary tale.
Paying the price tremendously now.
Delivers the suplex.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal. And a drop kick.
Picture perfect.
No. What a cross body.
Throwing all caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the anaconda.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Getting back into the ring now. Boom! Face first.
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giant on the top.
Got the knees up just in time.
Swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
He just might regret this decision. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop.
Two men giving... everything they have, their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither Eddie or Punk look like they're willing to concede victory yet.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well.
It looks like he could get it done here.
Punk powers out, still going strong.
Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a 1 count.
Counter by CM Punk.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Putting him in the corner for something here. Setting him up for something big here. CM Punk, opponent on the top turnbuckle. Battle on the ropes here. Could be ugly for someone.
Since shoved all the way down.
Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even run. Looking to show off their aerial skills here. And an avalanche Hurricane Rana. Something big brewing.
Punk never saw that coming.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
Two amigos.
And Punk has got to feel like he did back when he was a rookie. He still doesn't know how to handle Latino heat.
Eddie ascending to the top.
From the top.
Knees up, got the knees up at the last second.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Back and forth. This has been an absolute showcase of crack your knuckles. We've got a Donnybrook here.
Neither competitor is backing down. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Hooked up.
Boom! Heading to the top turnbuckle now.
Punk about to take flight.
Flying elbow drop. Punk put everything he had behind that one, and Eddie's in a bad, bad way now. And gets sent right into the corner. One counter met by another.
CM Punk, opponent completely softened up here. What on earth is he cooking up from this position? Oh my! CM Punk!
The plunge!
Is it enough for Punk?
Cover! Punk did it here in Chicago. A lot at stake in this match. Whoever wins here will be added to tonight's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship, facing off against the champion, Randy Orton, and the Royal Rumble winner, Batista. No DQs, no countouts. A lot of bad blood between these two superstars.
Yeah, Triple H has promised that CM Punk will never...
CM Punk, Triple H, set for one-on-one action tonight. Championship main event implications on the other side of this match.
Triple H looking to dash CM Punk's WrestleMania main event dreams, stating that he's only doing what's best for business. Triple H has served as a proper roadblock for Punk this long. Can he continue to do that here tonight?
And CM Punk, with an incredible opportunity tonight, has been wrestling since the age...
Let me stop you there, Cole. What about the opportunity for Triple H? So much is made of what CM Punk Punk can accomplish this evening, but Triple H can be challenging for his 14th championship by the end of the night.
Well, that's very true, Wade, but if I were speaking for the average WWE fan, that wouldn't be the story they want to see.
Ha! The average fan? Look, CM Punk has had a few hot years, but the story befitting of WrestleMania is the reunion of Evolution. Three of the most dominating and influential superstars our business has ever seen. That is what the superior WWE fan wants to see.
And guys, we spend a lot of time around these two men. They're ingrained in the locker room. They are two men other superstars seek advice from, but they are not two men that should ever be seen in the same room together.
Yeah, get yourself caught in a room with both Triple H and CM Punk, and you can cut the tension with a knife.
Well, it boils down to trust, gentlemen. Hunter doesn't trust Punk's views on the business, and Punk has the same sentiment for Triple H.
You know, I hate to question Triple H's strategy, but he can't continue to underestimate Punk here like he has been. Punk's proven himself as someone who can overcome the odds when the pressure is at its highest.
And it doesn't get higher than Triple H at WrestleMania. But you're right, Triple H has to know he can't intimidate Punk like he can so many others. He has to know that now's not the time for the cerebral assassin. Now's the time for the ass kicker.
There's a lot to say about these men's thoughts about our business. Who is right or wrong could be a matter of opinion, but I'll admit, most of the WWE...
Watch out! Crossbody from the top!
Face first. Setting up. It's locked. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Delivers the knee. Oh! Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into... Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. And wait a minute, what's the manager doing under the apron?
I don't know what she's after down there, but I'm sure it's something to help her client secure the win.
The seeds of this battle go back to
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, GTS connects.
It's all Punks for the taking.
Set up in the corner now. Putting it all on the line here, scaling the ropes.
Lord! Triple H getting dismantled here.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk clearly sending a message to Triple H.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there.
That was just cutting off all the airflow.
Good reflexes from him there.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Using the sharp point of the elbow.
Oh, uncorked a big punch.
And then follows it up with the line. And a trampling stomp.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Oh, that hurt. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Yeah, Punk clearly hell-bent on putting the game out of commission. Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee, go to sleep.
Is it enough to put Triple H away? Sneaks behind into a hammerlock.
Oh, a blindside clothesline. Devastating elbow strike. CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi.
Saved by the ropes this time.
Arm wringer. Bang! what a punch. Momentum going back to Triple H's corner.
Yeah, Triple H able to stop that surge dead in its tracks. Another blow to his core. This might be leading to something bigger down the line.
The game in bad shape right now.
Triple H is being subjected to a beatdown. Serves him right for running his mouth.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Snapped over by the quick suplex.
These two have learned each other so well.
And he heads back into the ring. Kick to the gut.
Oh, brutal forearm.
Punk avoids the attack.
He's locked him up.
Pile driver. Good God.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
And kick to the gut. Hunts his opponent and connects with a pedigree.
Hit on CM Punk. Quick shoulder up.
Are you kidding me? Not even a 1 count.
Triple H so used to ending matches like that, but tonight is going to be just a little bit tougher for the game. And a drop kick.
Picture perfect. And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. With the counter.
There's blood in the water now. He better be careful.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
And somehow Punk and Triple H still have enough left in the tank to keep this fight going.
They're two of the most stubborn men in the locker room. We're witnessing that firsthand right now.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep. Once again going all out.
2. Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania. The Apex Predator, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Orton has been at the absolute top of his game lately, but even that might not be enough in a triple threat match against Batista and CM Punk.
But a wounded CM Punk who has already competed tonight. Still, that's a lot of variables on the grandest stage of them all for a champion trying to keep a hold of his title.
I'm sure Orton has no intention of losing tonight. A menacing look on the face of the Viper, Randy Orton. Three men competing for the ultimate prize. CM Punk, Randy Orton, Batista. But only Punk had to battle his way into this match by winning a fight against Triple H earlier tonight.
And that's exactly why the #1 question.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. Keeps this title match going with the shoulder up before 2.
Solid 1 count, but not there yet.
And after what CM Punk had to fight through earlier tonight, he can't possibly be in the best shape for this triple threat. Orton and Batista are full down for the pin, and he breaks the pin right away.
He's not going to give up that easily.
Is it possible that Batista could just power through both Punk and Orton with his raw animal strength?
It's certainly possible, but I don't like it as a strategy. Blind Rage isn't going to get Batista what he wants, not with a calculating superstar like CM Punk in the ring. Batista has to play smart in this one.
And the champion doesn't want to be on the receiving end of that again.
Punk dodges out in time.
You know, Batista and Orton were complaining for a couple of weeks that this match was going to be a triple threat, that they were really promised a one-on-one match.
Not only that, Michael Cole, we have been robbed of an Evolution WrestleMania main event.
Oh, brother, what a pity.
Truly, Cole, CM Punk has ruined what could have been 3 titans waging war over the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, man, did you hear the snap of the kendo stick?
Oof!
Totally helpless at the moment.
And Batista wants more from his opponent.
No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk is totally...
What's he... From way up. Diving double axe handle. Talking trash. Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
Showing no...
CM Punk looking to end it.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
And now unloading rights on his opponent.
A wise man once said, no mercy. Clearly, the champion has taken those words to heart here. And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it will be a big mistake to underestimate the champion.
That's a good point, Wade. It's funny, over the past couple of weeks with the stuff going on with Triple H and CM Punk and Batista getting in Stephanie's face.
Batista now, looking a little unorthodox.
Well, it's not over as he breaks up the holds. Ooh! Shoulder down. Could this be it? Stopping the pin.
Timely intervention.
And he has answers. Face first. Setting up. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
Can't prepare your face for that.
You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is the face of WWE. Put that face on the cover of the programs and those lovely little collector cups.
Polar opposite feelings in WWE headquarters when it comes...
Hit on CM Punk. He kicks out with force.
Not even a 1 count at this point.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
The animal is fired up as he'll ever be. Continue, just broke the hold there.
Randy Orton setting his opponent up, and this is just classic. And that was more than enough to bust him wide open.
Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, Orton ended Punk's first World Championship reign in unceremonious fashion. He's beaten Punk on big stages before. Randy should have all the confidence in the world when it comes to making CM Punk his prey.
He's called the Apex Predator for a reason, and able to skirt around that attack.
Picture perfect Falcon Arrow.
Got flipped upside down there. Vicious. And a big question coming into tonight was, are we going to see the animal of old? Ooh, connected full force with the chair.
Oh my word, that was a terrible way to land on that chair. Just the chilling sound of bone meeting steel. He's got that chair in mind and his target in sight. Absolutely blasted there.
Uh-oh. It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. And enters back into the ring. Big plans in mind for the Viper.
Oh, boom! Oh, swept the leg right out from under.
And this one is coming down to whose body can hang on the longest.
They're all hanging by a thread now.
Eats a punch to the face.
Hoisted up high here. Oklahoma slam. Oof, driven into the chair.
Once again, that is not what chairs were created for.
God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair. Bang! If you've got a weapon, use it. Why hold back?
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action. Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, this is incredible.
Batista, Orton, and Punk each giving their all in that ring.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE, and if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, then so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion?
Stanford would be in a panic.
Maybe, but Bourbon Street would go crazy tonight. Snap suplex. And gets tossed back into the mat.
CM Punk looking to end things here.
The go to sleep GTS from Punk.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow. Great in-ring IQ on display there. What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
2 count.
Punk avoids the attack.
Lands the elbow.
This match was always going to be hard fought, but Punk, Batista, and Orton are refusing to give up any ground.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
He's done it! CM Punk with a major upset here against Orton and Batista.
The Second City Saint is marching on Bourbon Street.
I'll say, Punk started his night by beating Triple H and has now ended it with a triumphant victory over Randy Orton and Batista. The road to the title does not get much harder than that.
You gotta be kidding me! CM Punk answering Cena's open challenge.
The roof has come off of this building. Cena looks like he's seen a ghost.
CM Punk is coming for the United States title.
CM Punk, a man that perhaps knows John Cena better than anyone else in the entire WWE.
Well, you guys talk about Cena's open challenge elevating the United States Championship, but let's not forget that Punk has set the standard for what it means to be the best in the world. He takes every opportunity he can. Cena defending the title against anyone, anytime, and tonight it's CM Punk's time.
Week after week, Cena's US Open Challenge has been can't miss TV. But tonight is the biggest defense yet. CM Punk attempting to win his very first US title. It's really the only major title he's never held.
But with that in mind, it really does feel like there's even more on the line here than just the US title. The anti-authority versus the face of WWE. This is a clash of epic proportions.
Yeah, and I think Punk's trying to send a message to everyone here tonight. If he doesn't get what he deserves, he'll simply take it.
Quick thinking right there.
CM Punk has accomplished so much in his career. ECW champion, Intercontinental champion, Tag Team champion, World champion. But he's never won the United States title. Guys, how much does CM Punk want this title tonight?
He craves the United States title, Cole. If you want to call yourself the best in the world, holding every title of note's a key indicator of the moniker. And you know Punk wants to add his name to the list of legends that have held the United States Championship over the last 3.5 decades.
But even a competitor, the level of CM Punk is subject to curses. We've often seen competitors who are one title shy of a triple crown or grand slam just get a mental block when it comes to getting the last title on the list. Punk might already be seeing this title filling that last spot on his mantle and thinking that far ahead against a competitor like John Cena is very dangerous.
This is going to be a close contest. Punk and Cena have such different and effective styles in the ring.
Yeah, every moment of this match is going to be dripped in drama as every near fall could be the one to end it. Can Punk's clever tactics really neutralize Cena's raw power? Or is Cena's heart and fighting spirit going to prove too much for the Second City Saint to overcome? And what does that title mean to each man?
The John Cena US Open Challenge has already given so many opportunities to up-and-coming talent in WWE. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, even Bad News Barrett.
All great competitors, no doubt, but none of those talents are on the level of CM Punk.
I'm right here, guys!
Kick to the body, into the code red.
A power...
The champion doing everything to retain here.
Punk powers out, still going strong.
Not a very effective pin attempt. Massive miscalculation on that one.
Spinning kick to the gut. Clothesline. So effective.
Precision elbow strike.
Gentlemen, it is always a treat to see CM Punk and John Cena face off in a championship match. The last 2 times that Punk challenged Cena for a title held by the franchise, they were 2 of the greatest matches in WWE history.
CM.
What's he doing here, Corey?
Going on pure instinct and gets to the ropes. Watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here.
Hellacious power slam.
And Cena now knows this might be one of the biggest challenges yet. Punk is bringing the fight thus far.
German suplex. So many times, the men who answer the open challenge have faced this exact situation where Cena turns on the heat, and Punk is no different.
Pulled back into the hip toss. You cannot understate how much of a mental advantage Punk has in this one. The best in the world has known for a long time he was going to answer John Cena's call tonight. But Cena, he just found out a few minutes ago.
Punk having the mental advantage is always troublesome to an opponent, but I speak from experience when I say that no matter how much the deck is stacked against John Cena, he will find a way to overcome the odds. He's called Big Match John for a reason.
And Punk gets countered there.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Counters to gain the advantage.
I'm just going to ask this. Why has it taken CM Punk so long to answer the US Open Challenge? Is Punk intimidated by Cena nowadays? Remember, the last time these two stood face-to-face in the ring, Cena defeated Punk to earn a spot at WrestleMania.
Punk is not intimidated by any opponent. A part of me thinks sky high.
Coming down hard with the splash.
Oh, shot right to the kidney. Regal flex. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk's technical prowess is proving hard to handle for Cena here.
Guys, I've been doing this for almost 2 decades, and I've never seen a fighting champion quite like John Cena right now.
But you're right, Cole. Granting weekly title shots to mystery opponents is gutsy on a level even the greatest champions in history would shy away from.
And said great champions include CM Punk, who defended his world title at nearly every premium live event during his 434-day reign, with plenty of additional defenses on global television. You have to think Punk putting it all on the line here, scaling the ropes. Avalanche powerbomb.
Cena might be able to start mounting something here.
But Cena still has to do more to get this fully in his favor. John Cena's been holding open challenges for nearly 4 months.
CM Punk from the top rope. Bullseye with the elbow.
Punk hit him hard. Cena might be in trouble right now.
Using the elbow as a weapon. Cena has no control here.
Yeah, you can just tell that Punk's outthinking Cena right now.
Ooh!
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut.
Bam! John Cena sidesteps it.
Punk and Cena have to be digging down to their deepest reserves right now.
They look absolutely exhausted, but I don't think either one of them is near giving up yet.
Power from the suplex.
Ooh!
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk certainly knows how to get the better of Cena.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and
A perfect Falcon Arrow there.
boom.
Another attack to the head. Has to be pretty dazed now. Boom! Stomping down! Boom! Boom!
And Cena is taking on a lot of offense now.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk. Able to slip. And this is just classic John Cena. There may be no way back from this volume of offense. A swing and a miss, and driven down hard. He's able to dodge that one in time.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Has the jab pin. Is this it? Releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury.
Oh, man. John Cena avoids impact.
Cena hoisting them up from behind into position.
AA connects.
Consider your title dreams dashed after that.
Late in this one, and not even a one count.
And Cena has a stunned look across his face, but he's going to have to refocus and throttle up right away.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and text.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. Cena in a compromised position. Uh-oh.
Countering that offense.
Reversal into the backbreaker. Boom!
We all knew this was going to be a historic matchup, but this is beyond anyone's expectations.
I don't care who you're rooting for tonight, Cena and Punk have given us everything they've got here. He's got something in store.
Cena warding him off. He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
From the top rope! Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense. Punk formulating a move.
Pile driver.
Spiked him. Boom!
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back.
The go to sleep. GTS from Punk.
Could that be enough to gain the title? CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Go to sleep.
Are we about to see a title change here?
2.
And new U.S. champion, CM Punk.
CM Punk, the best in the world, ready to prove that he truly is the best. Moments away from facing off against the phenomenal AJ Styles on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
And it may have taken years for AJ Styles to make it to WWE, but he is here now, competing on the biggest stage possible.
The biggest stage possible with the biggest bragging rights on the line. Who really is the best in the world?
And this one should be a classic for the ages. Truly a dream match in every sense of the word. On the biggest stage in all of sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
Dream match is honestly just scratching the surface of how big this match is. There's been a professional rivalry between these two men spanning multiple promotions and continents. But tonight, it all finally comes to a head with the biggest spotlight imaginable.
We know Punk can handle the pressure, but can Styles? Strong counter from Punk. Both CM Punk and AJ Styles are known to attract followers. Whether it's a club or a society, each man frequently has backup at their beck and call.
Well, I will thank you for not bringing up the new Nexus, Michael Cole, but I will tell you this much. I firmly believe this match will be a one-on-one affair. When it's a match of this caliber on a stage as big as WrestleMania, you don't want to leave any doubt as to who the better man is, and that doubt sets in the moment that reinforcements come into play.
Dishing out a suplex. Oh, driving the elbow. Spiked.
I've been very fortunate to have faced off with both of these men earlier in their careers. I've spent time with each of them outside of the ring, and I can tell you that they both have a chip on their shoulder tonight. They're excited to be competing against one another for sure, but both men believe they should be in the main event of this show every year.
Given the immense in-ring talent, I can fully believe it, and I fully expect both men to earn a main event spot at some point in the future. But right now, CM Punk and AJ Styles will have to settle for stealing the show this year.
Styles and Punk have obviously competed against each other outside WWE. How's that past experience and familiarity going to come into play here tonight?
Outside of WWE, AJ Styles may have a winning record over CM Punk, but here in the big leagues, Punk's the one with the experience and the high-profile wins. Punk's coming into WrestleMania a seasoned pro at this point, while Styles is currently experiencing the biggest match of his career on the biggest stage. Nerves might just set in for Styles, and if they do, Punk's going to capitalize.
We are so... Trying armbar. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. Bang! AJ Styles has had a dream run in WWE thus far, but now he's facing reality.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Sent out of the ring the hard way. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. And goes back into the ring here.
Styles just got launched to the outside.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out.
Oof! My goodness!
Ricocheting off the turnbuckle. Certainly felt all of that.
Being placed onto the top rope.
Oh, right into a counter.
Great agility.
And misses on the springboard.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
What's he got in mind here?
Neck breaker. AJ Styles, look at the striking combo by Styles. Just a phenomenal blitz there.
Big flying forearm. Things are going to plan for Styles thus far at his first WrestleMania. Piling on the attacks against Punk.
Oh, got the swinging neck breaker. Oh, man.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Reorientating them in the corner here.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Placing him up there on the top turnbuckle. Looking to show off their aerial skills here.
Hurricane Rana from the top.
That was awesome, Cole. Mongolian chop.
Oh, the sheer force of that Irish whip. Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Just a phenomenal blitz there.
Oh, man.
Oof, running knee in the corner.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep.
Is it enough to put Styles away?
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, down with a GTS. Is it enough for Punk?
Taking advantage of the opportunity. 2 count. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
The resolve of AJ Styles. I can't say anymore. It just leaves me speechless.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Wow, what an arm drag. German suplex. Elbow to the heart. CM Punk realizing now AJ Styles is indeed phenomenal.
Punk avoids the attack.
And slides back into the ring.
Goes for the suplex. Powered up high. Oh, but dropping behind and a chop block. Nicely done. Managing to save themselves there.
DDT.
Lights out.
AJ taking control. This looks bleak.
Styles clash.
Will that close Punk out? The referee did not even make it to a 1 count before he powered out. Unbelievable.
That was about as perfect a maneuver as you'll see from AJ Styles, and it still wasn't enough. Oh, a gut buster. Oh, look at this. Oh, CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
And now he's headed out of the ring.
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt.
Face first. Setting up. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
Styles just unloading on his opponent. Phenomenal blitz.
He's heading back to the ring. Backbreaker, face first, lethal combination. Oof, kick finds it.
AJ Styles is getting it done. He has to know he's ever so close to a successful WrestleMania debut. Wants to finish this. Airborne!
Crossbody from the top.
Styles looks to be in control here.
Styles bringing the fight to Punk, refusing to let up or back down for even a second.
Man, what timing on that counter. Fisherman suplex.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Nails the GTS. Going back to the well once again.
And Punk gets the big win over Styles. It was CM Punk who threw a challenge at Kurt Angle. Said he wanted to give Kurt the chance to see if he could take down the best in the world in Angle's final match. And what a better place to do it than at WrestleMania.
Yeah, how could Kurt resist? Angle and Punk have never met in a ring before, but they are known all over the world as two of the best. Now, at last, we get to find out who really is superior inside those ropes.
Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle is ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from him. A classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Well, that's your perspective, Michael Cole. Many others.
Triangle armbar. Triangle. Able to reach the ropes and break the hold. He's headed to the top now.
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind.
Incoming!
Whoa!
Wow! Cross body! And that kind of attack is Punk's form of respect. This is how Punk shows love. Russian leg sweep. And wait, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk and Kurt Angle were positioned as the premier attractions. Punk being the young upstart with a groundswell of support behind him, and Angle being the vet.
Lift off!
Wow! Cross body! Oh, a knee!
Lights out. Calf kick on the money.
And again, stipulation for this match is a submission match. You can only win by tapping your opponent out.
And it was a very nice gesture from CM Punk to request this for the last match in the career of a submission specialist like Kurt Angle.
Come on, Corey. Nothing virtuous about that decision. All just part of Punk's mind games. Punk wants to play Angle's game and be able to say that he beat him at it.
No, it's a sign of sportsmanship. It's like an olive branch being extended. Punk's allowing this match to be like a home game of sorts for Kurt.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now!
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. And a drop kick.
Picture perfect.
And no matter how we got here, this is a match the people have been wanting to see. The Olympic gold medalist taking on the best in the world. A match that can propel both men's legacies even further. Finds room for a back elbow.
Counter by CM Punk.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
Coquina clutch. Coquina clutch is in. Time to go night-night.
The neck just being wrenched away at.
Does he have the wherewithal to break the submission? Yes. Yes, he does.
Oh, my goodness. What a double-handed shot. Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt Angle. Punk might even have love for Angle, but Punk will not be sorry about beating Kurt in his final match.
There's all this talk about the storybook ending, the beautiful button on the career for Kurt Angle, a big win at WrestleMania. Think of what this would do for CM Punk. Think about what's driving Punk right now. To say that he is the man who beat Kurt Angle in Kurt's final match of his Hall of Fame career.
There would be nothing for CM Punk to apologize for tonight. He would just be ending all of Kurt's.
Triangle armbar. Triangle's in. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Uranagi by Punk. He turns. He just manages to get to the rope. Submission hold has to be let go.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
Oh, no.
It's about to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
The legendary sharpshooter apply.
One last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Wards that off. What?
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
GTS connects. Will Angle recover?
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he locks in a perfectly applied sharpshooter. After everything he's been through, will he get...
He gives up. It is over.
I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. Not only taking on The Fiend, but being locked inside the Hell in a Cell with that monster at the showcase of the Immortals.
His nerves have to be shot. As calculated as Punk is in the ring, there's no way he could possibly figure out what The Fiend is about to unleash on him.
He won't know where, when, or how it's coming. All he can be sure of is that it's gonna be brutal.
Boom! Good defense from him. Just over a year ago, at WrestleMania 36, The Fiend competed in one of the most unorthodox matches in WrestleMania history, the Firefly Funhouse match. He took John Cena on a journey of mental anguish and brutal self-reflection before beating down the franchise and pinning him in the center of the ring. I don't think Cena will ever be the same.
A quick takedown, double leg and hides.
Rotates out and gets the cover. He's got something else in mind, I guess. This has to be such an uneasy feeling for Punk right now. He's usually trying to outthink his opponents.
Yeah, but how in the world do you outthink something that doesn't even think like a human? I think Punk's going to have to rely on his speed and technical abilities here if he even wants to remotely have a chance at beating The Fiend.
Oh, a massive Uranagi there.
Well, according to my notes, CM Punk has in-ring experience against Bray Wyatt, but in reality, he's never seen this side of Bray.
Something else to note is that Punk's previous matches with Bray were tag team contests that included the rest of the Wyatt family.
Wow, so Punk's first ever singles match with Bray Wyatt is against The Fiend? I rarely bet against the best in the world, but this is a case where I just might.
Back into the ring now. Oh, connecting on the DDT.
Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt when he became The Fiend.
Indeed, gentlemen, Bray Wyatt was a dominant force in the main event already. But as The Fiend, he's almost unbeatable. Wonder if Punk will need to change it again to overcome tonight's challenge.
From the top! Crossbody from the top!
CM Punk may have broken through. His attacks really seem to be registering against The Fiend.
And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
From the top!
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Thumped with a big blow. Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was The Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk's new nexus under a different name. You have to wonder if whatever's left of Bray's psyche under that mask still has some respect for Punk. If so, I wonder if the best in the world can somehow use that to gain a mental advantage.
The Fiend in the ring again. Oh my, down with authority. He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something from way up. Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
For a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
And neither man seems to welcome any allies at this point. The Fiend's transformation seems to have shed any vestiges of being a family leader. And with a match of this magnitude, I don't think Punk wants anyone at his side. Punk wants to prove he can overcome The Fiend without any help.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
and Punk now lifted.
Uh-oh.
Fiend had it scouted.
Ooh!
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
A reversal. Well skipped.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Cover. CM Punk beats the Fiend. Big-time tag team action underway here as CM Punk and AJ Lee take on The Miz. Looking to catch him off guard. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
Plenty of gas left in the tank, clearly.
Uh-oh.
Using the arm like a billy club.
Punk has said on multiple occasions that he doesn't respect The Miz or how he got his start in WWE. I'm sure AJ Lee feels the same about Maurice.
Punk and Lee got into WWE the traditional way, by competing on the independent circuit for years and paying their dues, while Miz and Maurice took the reality route via Tough Enough and Diva Search, respectively.
Well, as a man who put in years of training but also won the first season of NXT, the truth of the matter is that a real WWE superstar will take any opportunity given to them to get their foot in the door. There's no shame whatsoever in how Miz and Maurice got here, and their success since is proof that it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And the It couple is going to finish strong tonight. Of that, I am sure.
CM Punk and AJ Lee, The Miz and Maurice, 4 Hall of Fame caliber superstars in WWE. 2 power couples here as well. Tag team action officially underway. AJ Lee recently making her WWE return after a decade away. She spent that time becoming a best-selling author, a TV and movie producer, and getting herself back in the proper mental state to compete again. Seems to have worked as she instantly reinserted herself into the main event scene.
That has to eat at Maurice a bit. Don't get me wrong, Maurice has had some major matches since her retirement, but the vast majority of them have been at the side of her husband. I wonder if we see Maurice put a bit more effort to take command of this match tonight to prove that she can get back to the top of the women's division all by herself.
A lot of variables at play in this intergender tag match. All 4 competitors have been subject to mixed tag rules before, where the men could only fight the men and vice versa. But tonight, intergender fighting is allowed.
And I know both Maurice and AJ Lee have that chip on their shoulder. Maurice has always looked down on CM Punk and would love nothing more than hurting the best in the world. Let's not forget that AJ Lee used to be general manager of Raw, where Miz was a constant nuisance. Now she can let her frustration out without any fear of professional retribution.
A sound suplex.
Don't get me wrong, AJ Lee is her own woman and can fight her own battles, but we've seen in the past that CM Punk will defend his family with every fiber of his being. The Miz, on the other hand, sometimes he makes his wife fight his battles. Hides behind his wife when the fight intensifies.
That's because Miz and Maurice are an equal unit. Why should the man always hold the door open? Or the ring ropes, for that matter?
You call it being equal? I just think Miz can be a chicken sometimes. Placed him in the corner here. Countered right when it was needed.
Up and forced down.
Evades the attack, and not a moment too soon. You know what? I'm just going to say it. I believe CM Punk is jealous of The Miz.
Come on, Wade, jealous? Miz is a Grand Slam champion, sure, but Punk has accomplished even more in WWE.
We can compare resumes all day, Cole, but consider this. Everything Punk wanted to do, Miz did first. Miz joined the main roster first. Miz was the face of WWE first. Miz was doing the late-night talk show circuit first. Miz main evented WrestleMania first, and after tonight, Miz will have won their first intergender tag encounter.
Brought down by a crucifix.
Maurice is mostly known today for her reality TV work, but it's easy to forget that she was one of the most dominant competitors of the Divas era.
That she was, Michael Cole. Maurice was the first woman to ever hold the Divas title on more than one occasion, and for the majority of the title's history, she was the longest reigning title holder at 211 days.
But that record was surpassed by the other woman in this match, AJ. AJ Lee. So not only is AJ Lee a better competitor in the women's division, she's a better diva too. Gets driven into the corner.
Tag. Brief window to double team. Oh, shot to the gut. The list of accolades. Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into...
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Tag happens, and in a whole world of trouble now. Going up high, back body drop.
All measured up. Oh, drop kick to the back.
Tag in the corner, and now being held.
Oh, right to the body. Boom, face first. Uh-oh. Oh, he cuts it off. Miz with the it kicks. They stole from another superstar. And now gets tossed into the ring.
And he gets directed into the corner.
Tag made. Double team coming. Up to the top rope. Way up high. Elbow drop.
Dim the spotlight, roll the credit. Miz and Maurice are about to exit stage
for
left.
the pin. How in the world did he kick out?
How was that not 3?
AJ knocks her opponent down into a giant wizard. Oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Black Widow locked in tight.
He's in a bad position now and can't take it anymore. Has to tap. In what may be one of the most emotional wins of their collective careers, CM Punk and AJ Lee proved themselves tonight. For Lee, she proved she deserves to be back on top of the women's division after a long hiatus. For Punk, he proved he's the true face of WWE. And even though...
don't understand why everyone else has such a hard time keeping their eyes on the action in a match.
Well, sometimes.
It's a goddamn job!
Welcome to the Order of Tradition. If you're here, I suppose we have something in common. An insatiable obsession with this business. We've got members of all backgrounds and persuasions here. Can I ask... Same. It's hard to grow up in a wrestling... You'll find as you settle in that there's something... But I'm getting ahead of myself. You just arrived. That's the spirit. My friend Odette handles a lot of the booking around here. She set up a match for you. We're all excited to have you.
You're the new Order of Tradition recruit? Just a little friendly ribby. You've heard pretty good looking. You're not going to... Hey, it's not about looking better than me. It's about... But you can change your look in the locker room anytime you'd like.